Good morning everybody, it's Miss Tyson here with you this morning for your English. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to start a little bit of a challenge and it's going to build up throughout the week. Now we're going to rewind all the way back to our autumn book, which was Do Not Enter the Monster Zoo. Now I know I really enjoyed this book and I know that some of you did too. So what we're going to do today, we're going to start off with a little bit of a rewind to remind ourselves about this story and about all the things that happened. So we're going to read the story and then we are going to have some reading comprehension questions just to get our brains all woken up, because I know it is a Tuesday morning. If you have your copy of Monster Zoo, you can grab it and read along with me. If not, then it's okay, you can just listen. So we have Do Not Enter the Monster Zoo. Now I've not read this for a while, so I can't wait to hear this story again. One day, imagine my surprise to find that I had won a prize. A note came in the post to say, "You can run the zoo today." I grabbed my bike, so keen to go, and pedalled quickly down the road. I whizzed through woods, past hills so green, to the strangest zoo I'd ever seen. The keeper beamed and skipped to me. He rubbed his hands so gleefully. "Please clean those cages, feed the beasts. They get quite cross without their feast." "Oh dear," he said, "I have a hunch. The squirrel hasn't had its lunch. It chews and chomps a lot and gobbles children on the spot. So if you see it, do take care. Its tummy rumbles, so beware." I cannot stop, I must away. Hooray! Today is my holiday. Then off he sprinted with a grin. I turned the key and tiptoed in. My jaw hit the floor, my eyes popped wide. I couldn't believe the mess inside. The naughty creatures stole my hat. My broom became their cricket bat. And when I went to clean the floor, they kicked and flicked and smashed the door. They scrambled high, rolled on the ground. They yowled and wowed and raced around. Their hooves flung dung with their paws. They bent the trees and banged on doors. Now I'd been left to run this zoo, but what on earth was I to do? I took my broom, replaced my hat, and loudly said, "Enough of that!" I grabbed the growling Grimbleshaw, when from his huge and hairy jaws there came a mighty, frightening roar. His head was high, he looked quite proud, until I roared back twice as loud. We've got Jackson here enjoying the story with us. I tracked the dangling Dingleby, which couldn't hide as well as me. I found the morph, split up the keys, and caught the humble in the trees. I jumped up on the purple GURPS. I learned to duck their fiery burps. I rode till they could run no more. They slumped back home and shut their door. I fed the beasts, they munched and crunched. I wished that I had time for lunch. A flying flump leapt from a tree, but couldn't jump as fast as me. The furry furballs tickled my nose. I'm glad they have such ticklish toes. But then, among the squawks and chirps and the fiery burps of the purple GURPS, I heard a rumbly tummy gurgle. Oh no, remember who should have a rumbly tummy? Then I saw the scary squirrel. It licked its lips quite hungrily, but I just smiled and said, "You see, squirrels are afraid of me. Served with chips, they're really yum." And squirgle, that gurgle, came from my tum. There is rumbly tummy, gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Just then the keeper reappeared. He looked more peaceful, calm and cheered. They were good as gold, the keeper puzzled. Squirgle purred and Furbles nuzzled. Yes, I said, and passed the key, and soon showed them the boss was me. The keeper stared, my wide open mouth. I waved goodbye and began to ride. I whizzed past hills and through the wood. I think today was rather good. Oh, it's very sad. Next day, imagine my surprise to find that I'd won another prize. You've won first place, well done to you. Oh, please come back and run the zoo. So there they are, all wanting him to join back. So I'm hoping that that has refreshed your minds of our amazing story. So what I have got for you are some of our Masters Magnifying reading comprehension questions. So I'm going to hold them up, I'm going to have a little read of them, and then what I would like you to do is to pause the video back to these questions so that you can have a go at answering them into your little jotters. So question 1 is a retrieval finder. So who received the letter from the Monster Zoo? Then we've got our inference illuminator question. What time of day was the letter received? So you need to choose which one. And then I want you to also try and explain, how do you know? Why do you think that that is the answer? Here, what did the monsters do to the zoo? So there's lots of answers there. What did the monsters use as a cricket bat? So you need to have a scan through your text to see if you can crack that question. Why was the boy asked to run the zoo in the first place? Have a little think. You probably know some of these answers as I'm reading them. Then we've got another inference here. How do you think the boy felt when he first entered the zoo? And again, there's that word why, so I need to hear that because. So yes, he felt this, but why? Another little word selector here. So there are lots of rhyming words in this book. Can you match the words that rhyme? So here you've got some words, 5 words here and 5 words on the other side. So you need to draw your lines to join together the words that rhyme. And here, last one then, which of these adjectives could also be used to describe the squirgle? So there's some words in there, but there's 2 more of these words that could be used to describe him. So remember our Masters Magnifiers. We read it, we zap it, we scan it, and we crack it. So hopefully you've got your books. If not, you can rewind and keep playing me while I'm reading this story for you. So I'm going to hold up your questions here, and I would like you to have a go at these questions in your little jotters. Just hold it there. Fantastic. I hope that you have enjoyed your reading comprehension for today, and make sure that you remember lots of this story because it is going to help you with the rest of your English this week. Have a fantastic Tuesday, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.